Aquarius, hi. Welcome to your to your general love reading today. And speaking of extended, if the reading does resonate with you, I will be doing an extended below. And I know it won't resonate for everyone possibly, but because it is a general reading, but if it does resonate for you, then I encourage you to look at the extended reading. Also, I'm now open for personal readings, and you can book those. The information is in the box below for that as well. All right, so let's get going here. So I'll be using the Celtic Cross layout, and I'm using the Llewellyn deck to do that with. I like the Celtic Cross because it's like a past, present, future, subconscious influences. It's such an incredible layout. I really like it. And just, once again to remind you that the cards, like the kings and queens, they don't refer to gender. They refer to the divine masculine and feminine energies that are in all of us. Okay, so that makes them very interchangeable in terms of gender cards. Okay, so let's take a look here. Now, love reading doesn't always refer to romantic love, just, it refers to heart-centeredness and taking that into your life in whatever way it manifests. So we have the Page of Cups as your guide here. So the Page of Cups, I'm just going to draw a clarifier on that, and we've got the Chariot card. So the Page of Cups is the beginning of a beginning of you being comfortable in the chaos of emotions, okay, and spirituality, and also the Chariot. So there's something that is coming into your life, and it's going to be coming in quite strong and quite fast, okay. So, and it looks to me like, as I say, it's the beginning of that opportunity for you to begin to feel very comfortable in the whole kind of emotional turmoil, as emotions go, kind of thing. Okay, and in a position above you, we've got the Four of Wands, and I'm just going to draw a clarifier on that. So it's kind of like this is an energy that is influencing you right now, and what it's influencing you for is that sometimes, in your life, you tend to be hesitant and kind of indirect, and part of that is that it's important for you to remember that with people who want to kind of build the same kind of future as you. And I think that's probably your way of kind of finding out who these people are and where they're coming from, as you kind of, you don't move straight in, you kind of, move around. And it's, I can kind of see that as a kind of a testing ground to check out who the people are that you are, moving forward with. Because as I see at the base is the Fool, and that is about you moving into this new, the Fool is the zero card, it's the first card of the major arcana, so moving into this next kind of journey, or, of life, this next cycle of life, however you want to put it. And because the Chariot's there, it's a pretty powerful energy that's propelling you into that. So, so this energy is kind of telling you, take your time a bit, because it's going to be very strong energy. As the Eight of Pentacles is showing up in your immediate past, and that is about kind of getting ready for, you to commit to this next path that you're going on. And so you're kind of getting, information here to help you so that, you can do some research within yourself to get ready for this commitment that's coming for you. And the Hierophant shows to me that it's kind of lining up with your universe that you have built within the universe. Okay, does that make sense? Then you've got the Justice card and the Strength card over you right now. So in a way, you kind of are ready for this. And I can see that, as I said, because you've been preparing for it with the Eight of Pentacles. So kind of, doing some hands-on experiential accumulation of knowledge, okay, to get ready for this time, because that's what's giving you your strength now. as you move towards this new stage of commitment. And as I say, you've got the Justice card. So so it's kind of like the universe is rewarding you for what you've done in the past, and for your kind of courage to now move into that emotional kind of state again of chaos. So you've got a lot of universal cards showing up here. You've got 1, 2, 3, 4 right on you. So, and then 5 with the Chariot. So we've only read a few. So the universe is really, really helping and really there with you, and this is kind of by design. So when design takes place and when the Chariot shows up, it tells me that there's some kind of divine timing going on here. And as I said, with the growth, I think it's important for you now to be able to take that growth and find the right home for it, find the right path for it. And that's kind of what I feel is driving you right now as you're moving rapidly towards it. And where the Fool is taking you is towards finding your place where who you are, all the growth you've done is now in the new home, wherever that may be for you. Because I think you've been spending some time, and this shows in the near future, and just feeling like you kind of are tired of wandering about when you kind of feel like there is somewhere or something that's really important to me, that's really valuable, that I need to be there and be, part of, okay? And that shows up with the Ten of Pentacles and Temperance too. So kind of preparing yourself. The Temperance card is an alchemy card, and it's also a card of patience. So kind of getting the right combination of inner and outer divine timing going together and moving towards Ten of Pentacles, where is this place, I think, where you're heading, is what I can see with this, with your growth, looking for that home that makes, it's kind of the complete picture for you, where you feel like this is where I belong, this is my my tribe, my sense of security, my sense of knowledge. It's all coming together in this place right now. And then you've got the Nine of Cups in your subconscious, and I'll just draw another card on that. And so I think over the last while, as I said, you're getting, you've been kind of wandering about, kind of going like, I feel like I'm missing something. And that's what's showing up here, is that you've been using that time in kind of the cold, so to speak, to get clear, to be able to figure out where by the next part, which is now on you with the Fool, where the next part of my journey takes me, that my heart's desire is going to be known to my subconscious, okay? So, and then being able to move on it, because as I say, the Chariot and that's power of movement is now on you. In a position of what's around you is the Five of Swords and the Star. So beginning more to move in tune with the universe, kind of following the guidance and the healing of the stars, and that, kind of electromagnetic energy that is coming down, and kind of understanding how it works in terms of being able to guide you and provide that, healing to the part of you that connects with that, as an Aquarian. And the Five of Swords then is being able to not have to feel like you have to be defensive, or that you have to engage in conflict of any kind, because you're moving towards this Ten of Pentacles, which is the place where, as the Three of Pentacles, you've kind of figured out where you resonate, your tribe, that's what I would say, your tribe. In a position of what you want is the Nine of Wands, and you want, you've come a long ways, you've been through a lot, and what I see you wanting is wanting to move now into where you're heading with the Ten of Wands here. You want to move into, and you don't want to be standing outside watching your life. You want to actually feel like this is it, and I'm going to be moving my whole entity into this place, where I feel secure, and I feel like I can now, create the abundance and create the kind of life that I, kind of want. And that's what you've been asking for. So with the Four of Cups showing up in the end, we'll see where that goes. I'm going to expand upon that in the extended reading. So the Four of Cups is basically kind of aligning with what you already are following here, and showing that there is something there for you to, that is resonates more on a really practical level with who you are, in terms of getting the clarity that you desire with this Nine of Cups and with this Four of Swords in your subconscious. So, and as I said, the stars being your guide towards it and the healing towards it. So I'm going to expand upon that a lot more in the next reading, and see where you're going to be taking this Nine of Wands into the next state, which is the Ten of Wands, okay? So this will tell us quite a bit more. And that was kind of like a reading in itself, so that's why I'm not going to expand upon it here. If this does resonate for you, then I would, suggest going with the extended. If it doesn't, then, I understand that you will, because it is a general reading, as I said. So it's not going to resonate with everyone. Okay, I'm just going to draw an oracle now. We've got the hawk. Okay, so this is following omens and messages, okay, that will be coming your way to help clarify. As I said, you feel like with the Five of Pentacles, you've kind of been wandering kind of aimlessly and feeling like, it's time. You really want to be where you feel like you belong, okay? And that's what the Hierophant's all about. Remember, you had the Hierophant in your immediate past, and you've been doing research around that. So research in yourself and research out there to kind of figure out, okay, where and who does that look like I'll be with, and where does that look like I'll be, and then I kind of see it starting to come together here with the Four of Cups showing up. Okay, and one more oracle to go along with the hawk. So looking for omens and signs as you're doing your research, and then forgiveness. That's a big one too. So this is the time to kind of and that's what you've got, the Four of Wands up here. Remember I said where it's kind of like, feels like you're kind of dancing around commitment and dancing around ideas and stuff, and understanding that forgiveness is really essential for you, to free you to be able to follow the Justice card, which is taking you to the Fool, which is this new journey. Okay, so forgiveness is one of the markers along the path towards you being healed, as you've got the Star up here, waiting to do that healing, and then freeing you from having to engage in conflict, both inner and outer, so that you can move. So as I said, we'll build more and see where this Four of Cups is leading you, and what the knowledge behind it is that's being offered to you, and in the extended. And I'll see you there, or else I'll see you next week. All right, Aquarius.